Film. Contemporary. Yeah, guys, relax. Yeah. See, what's easy to you may be difficult to somebody else. They're an interesting team. They are answering very offbeat questions. I wouldn't have answered this when I was sitting on the quiz. Believe me. Very, very difficult. Contemporary Hindi films, everybody sounds the same, they look the same. They sing the same, they dress the same. Even the kurta is probably the same Fab India store in GK1 M Block Market. These are very tough. Current Hindi film, tough, boss. Kai Poche, no. One of my friends wrote it. I don't know how he wrote it. One of my friend Shubhatik said, very good quizzer, he wrote the film. Guys, relax here, yeah? It's part of quizzing. You know some, they know some. Between them and you know many things. Yeah. See, it's passing. But that you don't know, it's a very good sign. Irrespective of the result of the quiz, very good. It's a really good sign. They don't know this. You don't have to. Say something. Something random. Let's make a film. DU college admission cutoff. That's a Hindi film. Singer, no. No, not singer, no. Give a new name. City lights, no. Anybody can dance, absolutely. ABC. Fine. Apparently India's first dance film. Apparently. Shantaram did Janak Janak Pailbaji years back. I thought it was India's first dance film. Till remote, it was India's first dance film. I think it's India's first dance film where everybody wore boots. Probably he meant that. It couldn't have been India's first dance film. Because we've had some great dance films in the past. Chandralekha to all early Shantaram works. ABCD, absolutely. Anybody can dance. Next question. Brilliant the way he's done it. Lovely. See, this is how you take some of these finest lines from the Upanishads and put it to contemporary music. Which book? This is from a book. Not the lines from which book. This is from, okay, let me make it as vague as possible. Or let's make it easy actually. Television serial. Give me the book. Mahabharata. Bad miss. You're not thinking. Television serial. I don't want the Upanishad. The TV serial. TV serial. Upanishad. TV serial. Upanishad, if it's made into TV serial, it will run for 22 years. That was 8. Buddha. Ramayana. Chandragupta Maurya. No. More fundamental. Yeah. Chandragupta Maurya or Ramayana on TV, with all respect to Ramanand Sagar, are also pop versions. Ramayana is a complex, beautiful text. It can't be dumbed down so easily. It's a beautiful text. It gives a fabric of Indianness. Ramanand Sagar's Ramayana or B.R. Chopra's Mahabharata is no index of the greatness of these texts. If you want to see a Mahabharata, go to your Flipkart and buy a 8-hour DVD of Peter Brook's Mahabharata where Malika Sarabhai plays Draupadi. See the Mahabharata as a play. It was a 9-hour play with 5 breaks over 2 days and then made into a film. It's one of the best versions of Mahabharata that will challenge you and force you to look differently. It has 40,000 problems, but those problems can be debated with Peter Brook. Any visual representation of an epic like Mahabharata will have problems, but not problems like the TV serial has, which takes away some of the most basic ingredients away, like Shikhandi. It's not easy to call him transsexual. It's It's a little more than that. It's too complex. Yeah, no. Malgudi days, no. That was 5, 4. Maharaja Pratap, no. There's your question. The serial called Bharat Ek Khoj, Discovery of India. Pandit Nehru's. Music you may not know. You may not have followed Manraj Bhatia. Go to Google. He is not famous like Lakshmikant Pyarelal or A.R. Rahman. But without Manraj Bhatia, there is no A.R. Rahman sound. Download Manraj Bhatia. In 43 years, he may have done less than 7 films. Each of them is a gem. Is a classic. Manraj Bhatia is very, very, very contemporary with very ancient writings. Very, very amazing man. Yours. Next one.
Perceive through my senses. It transcends the senses.
Gandhiji's voice.
It is possible to reason out the existence of God to a limited extent.
Very clear, Gandhiji's voice.
In ordinary affairs, we know that people do not know who rules or why and how he rules. And yet they know that there is a power that certainly rules. In my tour last year in Mysore, I met many poor villagers, and I found upon inquiry that they did not know who ruled Mysore. They simply said, some God ruled it. If the knowledge of these poor people was so limited about their ruler, I, who am infinitely lesser in respect to God than they to their ruler, need not be surprised if I do not realize the presence of God, the King of Kings. Nevertheless, I do feel, as the poor villagers felt about Mysore, that there is orderliness in the universe. There is an unalterable law governing everything and every being that exists or lives. It is not a blind law, for no blind law can govern the cosmos.
This beautiful speech. Gandhiji, recorded in a very important place in London, which is now considered as one of the finest Gandhi centers in terms of anti-war and war resisters international. Where in London was it recorded? If you ever go to London, in terms of beyond the tour, take something called a Gandhi walk. It's not official, not commercial. You can do it yourself also. You can touch up the main places, which is Gandhi's London. One being the Vegetarian Society, Tavistock Square, a new Parliamentary Square statue that's coming up now. Tavistock already has one. Of course, the Inner Temple, the bar, where Gandhi studied for law. And this place, where 2-word answer, something like Erewada Jail, Tihar Jail, Cellular Jail. This is not a jail, of course, it's a place.
Albert Hall.
Albert Hall, good try, very good try. No, Albert Hall is a concert venue. This is more of a house. Yeah. BBC radio station, no. Gandhiji didn't give a BBC interview. Pandit Nehru did. Ambedkar did. Gandhiji had a BBC interview session, but taken in a house. He didn't go to studios to do it. Yeah. 1, 8, 7. You will get a little grainy version of this in gandhisurf.com, but not a very clear recording. You'll get a little grainy version which is downloadable. Great for you to hear. Yeah.
Charing Cross.
Charing Cross, no. Westminster. Pass. 1. I'm so sorry. 4. 3. Wembley, no. Hyde Park. Hyde Park, there is a very interesting recording, but I heard it's recently been unearthed. That's a public recording of Dadabhai Naoroji after he became the member of the parliament. But the Hyde Park recording is being restored now. Somebody accidentally found out a very private spool recording of Dadabhai Naoroji speaking in Hyde Park. That would be amazing and very interesting to hear and record. Yours. Write down the place. If you're in London, go there. Sometimes they don't open it till prior appointment. If you go as a group, even go as individual also, drop by there. It's a place with a lot of energy. It's called Kingsley Hall. If you know Gandhi's life in London, it was really easier. Kingsley Hall, East London. Kingsley Hall is the place. Last one after Gandhiji. Collaboration. No half marks going. Both the big names. Collaboration. Give me both the big names. S.P. Balasubramanian and far more easier than what you're thinking. 8. Collaboration. Give me both the big names. Who? Hariharan with? No.
The band is Indian Ocean.
With
Sushmit Bose.
No. 2.5 for Indian Ocean. I don't know whether Mr. Bose collaborated with them or not. Because, yeah, he's performed probably with them. They both are distinctive musicians. Both fantastic musicians. Mangania Seduction, no. Good try. No. With Raghuram, no. Nora Jones, Anushka Shankar, no. Pass. A.R. Rahman, that was yours. That's 2.5 for Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean with Mohit Chauhan. Yeah. That's why it is. It stops to the point where Mohit's solo voice then takes over. But they make the song together. And co-wrote it, co-recorded it, co-performed it. Huh? Yeah, but they played it before. Durist re-recorded the song, but this was from a concert called Garden of Five Senses, where they collaborated. Then they redid the song. Yeah. Okay, we've done last round of the semi-finals. If you have the scores. Last 8 questions to decide who qualifies for the finals. Yeah, this round is 10 for everything, but we'll come to this. Still close. SKV will score very soon. Springdale's on 5. Host School on 30. Indian School 15. Vasant Valley 25. Springdale's Pusa Road 30. Sandeep Bhagwanpur 55. Sun City 5. So it's a very close call between 55, 30, 25, 15 also is an outside chance, 30. Still quite close, yeah, thanks. Not to worry. Great, this is 10 for everything. 10 for direct, 10 for bonus. 10 for direct, 10 for pass. Yeah. This is 10 for everything. Best of luck to all the teams. Your last 8 questions. Before we come to the list of the final 4. Okay, great. Straight, normal questions. Last 8. First one for you. SKV, this is your question. You're direct. Okay. An award is given in the memory. An award is annually given on the memory. One of the most important destinations when you go to Gwalior is also in the memory of the family, called the Sarod Ghar. Sarod Ghar. Apart from, of course, the great Gwalior fort. Of the places where you can stop in Gwalior to see the heritage, one is the heritage of the Sarod Ghar, not very far from their school. Hardly about a 10-minute drive is Sarod Ghar. Okay, I'll make it easier for you. You can give your great father on whose memory the award is, or the equally famous son now. Son constituted the award on father's memory. It's annually given to musicians of across all disciplines and genres. Sarod Ghar is of course an iconic monument. It's very, very beautiful. It keeps the memory of Sarod alive. Give them house the bonus. Yeah, that's okay. We are passing it. You're also for knowing. Give them house the bonus, 2.5. 5. Anybody who knows the father's name? Yeah. Ustad Hafiz Ali Khan. Absolutely correct. Another 5. Okay. Ustad Hafiz Ali Khan. Team 2. Ustad Hafiz Ali Khan, son of course Amjad Ali Khan. Aman and Ayan are the grandsons. The newer legacy of the Sarod Ghar. So that's 5 on the bonus there. Springdales, your question? This is your direct. Workable Springdales. Tell me, with which friend of India, friend of Tagore, friend of St. Stephen's College, friend of Delhi, friend of rural construction, would you associate the name Dinabandhu, the name? He was like Mahatma Gandhi, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Friend of India. India was his home. He was not Indian. Of course, I mean, more Indian than many Indians, but in that sense, India was his home. Dinabandhu. Quickly, guys. Sorry. 7, yeah. 6. C.F. Andrews, absolutely correct. Charles Pierre Andrews. Also called Dinabandhu Andrews. C.F. Andrews. That's 10 on the bonus. C.F. Andrews. 10 for everything. Except the splits. The last one was 5. C.F. Andrews, that's 10 for them. That was your question? This is for you now. This is their question now. Your question, you're direct. Workable on different lines. Tell me, with which very important footballer, in terms of Indian sport and legacy, would you associate the term the Chinese Wall? Wall, the Great Wall of China? Indian sporting legacy, who was called the Chinese Wall? There was a time when we were once the top 10 teams in the world. Yeah. KC Banerjee, no. Some Banerjee. The Banerjee who went to 1960 Rome Olympics was called Badru Banerjee. And there's a guy called KC Jadhav who did wrestling. So you took KC from there, Banerjee from there, and KC Banerjee. Hello? Gosto Paul, excellent. 10 on the bonus. Absolutely. Gosto Paul, the defender. Iconic statue. You know where's the statue? Just opposite Eden Gardens. Actually, K.D.H.C. Jadhav. His full village name. Yeah. Like R.M.H. Binney. Roger Michael Humphrey Binney. Like that. K also had a long 1 kilometer name. Yeah. Whose question? Gosto Paul was absolutely correct. 10 on the bonus. Yeah, I'm shuddering to think they're making a film on 1911, Mohun Bagan defeating East York Regiment, and apparently the guy who's playing the captain of the team is John Abraham. I was very strong feeling, if John Abraham plays Gosto Paul, it'll be interesting. The first time ever it will be called a 6-pack Chinese Wall. Huh? It'll be a very tough call. They're making a film. Shojit Sarkar of Madras Cafe is making the film. Yeah, but that's terrible. That's bad for health. Yeah, there's already a film. It's so bad that you can't see it. As soon as you see it, you would think, if you see the film, you would know what's wrong with Indian football. Yeah. Your question, that was yours? This one's for you. Your question, you're direct. Okay. If you take a train from Churchgate, what would be the third line that goes across the heritage historic districts in Bombay, especially of Italian, Dutch and Portuguese war cemeteries? Very interesting. As you enter Churchgate, you get three lines. The western line, the central line and this line. A normal regular Bombay Churchgate train. One goes to Borivali, one goes to Virar. This, interestingly, circumvents the city and ends towards Bandra. Each station is the heritage of Bombay, where these are the stations where you understand how Bombay came as a dowry. Queen Catherine, Portuguese. Why Queen's necklace in Bombay is the same reason as the Queens of New York. These are the historical war cemeteries across the line. The good part of it is at least the line exists. And fairly busy line. Yeah. Normal day of Bombay. If you're a regular Bombay visitor, you probably might take that train without knowing which line. Four. No, yeah, line means not railway line, like London. Black is a line, blue is a line, red is a line. Same as Delhi. Absolutely, it has a name and a historic name. If you've got a local train from Bombay, this is a line with history. Any of your own kids, if you go to Bombay, as and when, and take a local train. You may go to Bombay very often. And take the line, yeah. Charles line. Victoria line, good try. Victoria line again. 8. Harbour line, excellent answer. Excellent answer. The Harbour line. Absolutely correct. This is the Bombay of the dockyards. The Bombay that we've almost wanted to forget. The Harbour line, absolutely correct. 10 on the bonus all the way. Great, wonderful. All of you are scoring points where you're earning the points, guessing, thinking about it. Wonderful, lovely. Harbour line, whose question was that? That was yours. Okay. Last 4. 4. Yours. This one's your direct. Tell me the most iconic building of Sector 13 in Chandigarh. Guys, we'll pass. Sector 13 Chandigarh. 3. 2. Rock Garden. 1. Pass. 8. 7.
The Corbusier building.
Corbusier building, the museum. Yeah.
The Legislative Assembly.
Assembly. Newspaper building, Tribune Chalk. Tribune, no. The most iconic building of newspaper in Chandigarh is Tribune. There's a road called Tribune Chalk. No. 4 years, audience. There is no Sector 13. Absolutely correct. Absolutely. There is no Sector 13. Corbusier skipped the sector. Absolutely correct. Absolutely. Bang on. That's why I didn't give extra time to you. I just want you to give it. Absolutely. So you go to Chandigarh, you miss out on 13. Otherwise, calculating Chandigarh is very easy. You always get the opposite event sector. The older Chandigarh had something very interesting. Corbusier did something interesting. All the drains and the manholes had city maps. If you're lost in the night, if you put a light on, you get the map of the city. All the original manholes got stolen and auctioned off in auction houses. So now the manholes are man-made manholes. But when Chandigarh began for the first 10 years, residents tell me, one of whose houses one manhole was hanging, that those manholes are now architecturally rare pieces. It's a collector's item. Beautiful manholes where Corbusier said, anybody lost on the road can have a look. I'm in this sector. It looks similar. In Chandigarh, sometimes it's difficult to find out. All sectors look alike. I'm here, I'm going there, that side. Very interesting. No, Sector 13, absolutely correct. Lovely answer. Your question, team 3. In 3 you go. You're direct. Died in West Indies, the first Lifetime Achievement Award, named Iconic Indian. Died in West Indies, won the first Lifetime Achievement Award, named the Indian. Of course, I'm looking for a sportsman. Died a very bitter man. The award came a little late in his life. We should have corrected the wrong years back. Sorry, Subhash Gupte. Absolutely correct. 183 wickets in 37 test matches. Gary Sobers calls him faster than Shane Warne in the air, quicker than Chandrasekhar on the spin. They apparently alleged him on a fabricated case of misconduct, put an inquiry commission. Gupte said, nothing doing. When I've done no wrong, I won't do that. He got dropped forever for a charge which is not proven as of today. So he went to West Indies in anger, married a West Indian, settled down, passed away in obscurity. When BCCI began the C.K. Naidu Memorial Award, now late than never, they decided Gupte will be the first recipient. So he got the first C.K. Naidu Lifetime Achievement Award. Subhash Gupte. If you look at the percentage wicket taken per match, he's higher than Warne and almost close to Murli. Great, iconic spinner. Subhash Gupte. 2 to go. Penultimate one, your question. This is your direct. Again specific. Tell me, with which, what I want is, if not exact, at least closer to the name. Okay? With which exact institution would you associate the social enterprise of educational reforms from the Nobel Prize money of Amartya Sen? Tagore began Shantiniketan.
Nalanda University.
Nalanda University, no, that's government. Bihar government with government of Japan. Exact Trust. If they've done some amazing thing, they've brought out State of Indian Education reports. This is the fourth report now. No, Nalanda University is a government project. Japan government and Thailand government has given a lot of money, along with Bihar. Amartya Sen is the visitor, along with APJ Abdul Kalam, to set up the university. I think the first course will be this year. You can apply as an undergraduate course from next year. Remember. 8. 7.
FMS, Faculty of Management Studies in Delhi.
FMS, no. FMS is DU. Unlike IIM, where you get a diploma, FMS you get an MBA. FMS is DU. Yeah.
Something with a P.
Something with a P, correct?
Yes, I know.
You're on the right track. Something with a P, but you have to add something more to the P, otherwise the P becomes orphaned.
Yeah.
Amartya Sen's Trust from Nobel Prize money. Sorry. 4. On the right track. You probably didn't. The name slipped by from memory. The trust name is called Pratichi. Pratichi. Pratichi Trust. Works on educational reforms. Last one to finish the semi-finals. Your question, this is your direct. Great, wonderful. Finishing this one for you, tell me, with which very, very great person of Indian origin, I won't say Indian birth, would you associate the founding father of Mauritius? Freedom struggle, freedom fighter. When you fly into Mauritius, the airport is named after him now. Very old family, very close to the Indian freedom struggle movement. Yeah, Jagjivan Ram. Very much this country. Yeah, 8. Yeah, Portlu, yeah, Portlu is named after somebody. The Mauritian airport, Port Saint Louis Airport, is named after somebody. Yeah. Either Sarabhai or Naipaul. Naipaul would be towards West Indies, Jamaica, Antigua, Guyana. Sarabhai would be Indian. Ambalal, Mrinalini, that was brilliant Sarabhai, who was with Gandhiji's movement. Anuswa Ben. No. Yeah. Mauritius, you should get from the airport. Your basics are very strong. You should work it out from the airport, from the major airports in the world. Pass. Shivsagar, Ramgulam. When you fly into the Port Sanctuary Airport, it's called the Ramgulam Airport. The Ramgulam Airport. The final scores. Yeah, on the screen. We'll give the names of the lone wolf finalists, the people who made it for the lone wolf finals, before these scores come up here. Anand Kumar from Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. Big hand for him, wherever you are. Hemant Sharma from the house school. Pranav from Step by Step. Vaibhav from Delhi College. Shashank from Sunbeam Lehdara. Sabyasachi from Springdale Zolarama. Soumya from SKV. Kirpin from Welland Girls. You'll pick up your draw immediately after this for the individual quiz finals. These teams will get a little breather because the next finals is a little faster. It's just 4 teams. Scores. Springdale Zolarama and Sunbeam Sun City have qualified from a grueling elimination round. They've scored 5 each. But none of these points are not well earned. They are completely well earned. So a big hand for them for 5 each. Then Sindhya Kanya Vidyalaya on 10, big hand for them. $25 each to Vasant Valley School and Indian School, big hand for both the teams. Which brings us to 45 of the whole school, big hand for them. Springdale's Pusa Road has claimed 1 bonus here and there to avoid the tiebreaker. They are comfortably in with 30. With no carryover scores to the finals, that's a fresh quiz once more. But a very good performance from a team that knows their basics very well, Sunbeam Bhagwanpur 70. Which means Vasant Valley and Vasant Valley and Indian School needs to take their blank sheet out on the table and have a second tiebreaker for Vasant Valley once more. They had a tiebreaker yesterday to qualify here. They had 1 more tiebreaker to qualify for the finals. 3 questions. Just copy the questions for me. 3 questions. You just need to write the answers. You don't need to copy the questions. 3 questions. One of you will qualify on the shootout. Or whatever that's called. 3 questions to each team. Just write down the answer. I'll have a quick look at all the 3. All set? Great. Question number 1. Question number 1. First question. Tell me. Which iconic bridge very near to the orbit of Madurai and Kanyakumari is celebrating a major commemoration this year? Easy. Which iconic bridge? Major commemoration this year. People like APJ Abdul Kalam, when they were growing up as childhood, had to sometimes even physically cross the bridge. It's a great train bridge also. It's a great railway bridge also, amongst other things. 1. Second question. If dancing deer is the species, name the national park in Manipur. If dancing deer is the species, name the national park in Manipur. Yeah, like Ran of Kutch has a famous ass. Dancing deer is a very famous species. Iconic from Manipur, like Kaziranga is the one-horned rhino. Name the national park. 2. Second one. Great. Third question. Third question. From which, or rather which writer, with which writer will you associate? Long list of this year's Booker Award about politics, growing up in eastern part of India, and understanding sexual identity. Which author makes it to the long list of Booker this year? Indian writer. This year's Booker long list. Short list will be out by next week. Okay, please write down all the 3. Close. First one, Rameshwaram bridge between India and Sri Lanka. No, that's not the bridge called. Bridge is called Pamban Bridge. Iconic bridge, not a difficult one. And Pamban was very famous even before Chennai Express. Even before in that golden sunset, Shah Rukh Khan spoke only what he can speak, therefore it didn't mean anything. The bridge was very iconic. What is the third one? What is the third one? Booker Award, the writer, Neil Mukherjee. Neil Mukherjee, my senior in school and college. Which is why not the question. He just happened to be my senior in school and college. Coincidentally. Long back, when Neil was in I think class 12, we were class 7 or 8 kids who sat in a quiz with him. So very fond memories even if he doesn't win Booker. Second one, they wrote nothing. They wrote Kebul Lamjao in Manipur. Vasant Valley qualifies. Sorry. Vasant Valley qualifies with the national park. That's second tiebreaker in 2 days. They won a tiebreaker yesterday, they won a tiebreaker today. Finals is 4-member team. That's a Rafael Nadal moment. Great, wonderful. Thank you so much all the teams. Such a pleasure having you.